challenge, okay? This combination of salt and ice could get as cold as -18 degrees Celsius. A 12-year-old boy attempting the challenge on his back, and he suffered blistering second-degree burns on his back and had to spend weeks recovering from the entire debacle that he put himself in. Just tore his back up. It's gruesome, dude. Or in 2020, a challenge on TikTok called the Skull Breaker Challenge, which surprisingly put a lot of its participants in the ICU. I know, it seems odd for a little challenge called the Skull Breaker. The Skull Breaker Challenge is when two people kick the legs from under a third unsuspecting participant, making them fall over. A 13-year-old from Massachusetts was hospitalized after being briefly paralyzed due to the deadly challenge. Briefly paralyzed! Just because, oh, we booped your head. Was that funny? We saw it on TikTok. I thought it was hilarious on TikTok, dude. You gotta see something. It was so funny. Watch this dance. Let's move down a little more, which is the Orbeez Challenge. Now, this is where, you remember the gallon challenge? We were at a place where it's public nuisance. Yeah, a guy has to clean up milk. Annoying. But at the end of the day, hopefully nobody's getting hurt. That was the intention. We're gonna keep going down the rabbit hole a bit more of where this is just mindless, evil torture on people. And this is labeled the Orbeez Challenge, which is just assault. It involves freezing Orbeez, which are water-absorbent beads, and loading them into an airsoft rifle to enact drive-by shootings on strangers. Remember that silly video of Mr. Beast when he fills up the pool with those Orbeez? So funny. We should put those in a freezer, load them into an airsoft gun, and just pelt people who are just walking around. Would that be funny? Say it's funny. And in Florida, a 19-year-old boy from Deltona was arrested for shooting an Amazon delivery driver, hitting his glasses and neck. That's funny, dude. Mr. Beast might fly us out. We can do an Orbeez challenge. It'd be so fun. The same man also targeted random adults as well as a 10-year-old child who was shot in the face and chest. And the pictures here, it makes me so mad, dude. People who do this kind of stuff makes me think, I just think you should take them. You should be like, you know what? This was wrong what you did. And hammer. You say, see what you did? See how silly this was? Wasn't this a silly thing to do? Which, to go even further from that, we're gonna go to the last challenge I want to talk about today, or the trend, and it is probably the most severe. It's definitely, I think, regarded as the darkest internet trend that I can, at least that I found or that I can think of, which is the Blue Whale Challenge. Which the Blue Whale Challenge is known as one of the darkest trends in internet history. It became an online phenomenon starting in 2016 and claimed to exist in several countries around the world. Blue Whale was an online group that would seek out young participants and give them 50 tasks spread over 50 days, with the end goal being to take their own life. A list of the challenges had surfaced online that were translated from Russian, so from Russian to English here, which one of the challenges, the curator said, carve a whale on your hand with a razor and send photo to curator. Poke your hand with a needle many times. Watch psychedelic and horror videos all day. I know something. This phenomenon began in 2015 when a Russian woman named Rina Palenkova went viral after she posted a photo of herself next to a train before taking her own life by jumping in front of it, which the post simply read Nia Bai, but it's just to think that this photo, it has just such a, it's just haunting. This image is just so haunting. Between 2016 and 2018, arrests were finally made